What's going on, everyone? This is Hades at Hades Gaming, back today with another video playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. And I've been really thinking about this the last couple of days because recently one of the directors over at Infinity Ward responded to a comment on Reddit asking basically when we would see something for Modern Warfare. And, you know, the tweet was kind of cryptic, but at the same time, I can give you reasons as to why he put out this tweet. Now, the tweet said, "Soon, stay on target." That's basically all that it said, and that really does resonate a lot with this particular month that's coming up, July. We have the 4th of July coming up, we have San Diego Comic-Con on July 19th, and we have the Black Ops 4 update on July 8th. Now, here's the thing. If you actually go back and you look at these dates specifically, these are all potential days for Modern Warfare to be discussed, a trailer to be released, or gameplay to be shown. Now, the 4th of July, the reason why that is significant is because the fact is that on July 4th, for Americans at least, we have a celebration day. It's the Day of Independence for our country, and we have all that wonderful day to celebrate, and it would be a perfect day for them to release something for Modern Warfare. Now, as far as the whole Black Ops update, I don't think it's going to happen then because it would kind of undercut Black Ops a little bit, kind of just ruin everything for those particular players who like to play Black Ops. So I don't really think it's going to be on that day. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But July 19th, now here's the thing, that's San Diego Comic-Con. A lot of different Call of Duties have been revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, so that is the most likely date for us to see something. That's July 19th. We should be seeing something as far as Modern Warfare is concerned. We don't know if it's going to be gameplay. We don't know if it's going to be campaign footage. We don't know what it's going to be, but that is the most likely date. And combined with this tweet, it makes a lot of sense. Now, the next thing I really wanted to talk about today was Michael Condrey's response to the fact that Modern Warfare is going to be this dark, gritty game that is just so controversial, and he said that they were doing it for headlines. Now, Michael Condrey, come on, man. When you left Sledgehammer Games, the fact is that World War II got infinitely better. The divisions got changed, the supply drop system got changed, more weapons were added than ever to World War II, and nobody can deny that. That is just a stone cold fact. We have to understand this. This is something very, very serious. Now, the fact that Michael Condrey would say something like this, I think that he's saying it mainly because he doesn't work for Activision anymore, so he can pretty much say whatever the fuck he wants. But at the same time, it doesn't really look good on you to slander another studio that you had been working with and collaborating with for years. I mean, you worked with Infinity Ward on Modern Warfare 3. That wasn't smart at all. Why the hell would you decide to do something like that? It just doesn't make any sense. So what I think is that he's pissed off because his last game did not succeed all that well when he was the head of the studio, so he's going to slam another studio just to kind of take away the point. And I think that the fact is that we are in a culture that condemns violence, condemns anything that is outside of the comfort zone or first world problems that a lot of us suffer from. And I think that that needs to change, and I think that Infinity Ward did this on their own because they were like, okay, people are sick of the space crap, we are sick of the exosuits, we are sick of the powers, we are sick of the fucking Mighty Morphing Power Rangers in our games. We're sick of that shit. We want to go back and pay homage to those fans who got us started in the first place, because Modern Warfare, the original, was the best Call of Duty ever. It was literally the best. It brought the most innovation. It brought everything that people liked, and it connected with a lot of people. A lot of people are excited for this game that weren't excited for it before, and I think that that's very, very important to remember when thinking about Modern Warfare and thinking about the state of the game. Now, Infinity Ward is, you know, they're taking a huge risk with this because when they took a risk with Infinite Warfare, it was the wrong time. It was the right game at the wrong time, and it kind of flopped. But at this point in time, they are on target. They know exactly what the hell they're doing by releasing Modern Warfare in the state that it is. And that is pretty ballsy, and I think that it's the right time to take the risk because a lot of people are excited for it that weren't necessarily excited for it before. Now, As far as this whole thing with Michael Condrey, I'm like, I don't really agree with him. I don't think that Infinity Ward would just do this for headlines. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me because they don't need to. Call of Duty is a brand in and of itself. It doesn't need to be fucking just pop up on headlines. It's already popping up in headlines. It was the most pre-ordered game at E3 next to Pokemon Sword and Shield, okay? It was the #1 pre-ordered game, and that's very, very impressive for a Call of Duty. Immediately. I went out and pre-ordered it a couple of days after it was talked about because I'm a massive Call of Duty fan, and you can call me a fanboy or a cocksucker, whatever you want to call me, go ahead. I like the fucking game. And it's just absolutely crazy to me that journalists are attacking this game. You have the former studio head over at Sledgehammer Games talking shit about this game, and it's just like, what the fuck are you paying this guy? What is your objective here? To piss off the fans? To take away something that they're excited about? Do you really want to do that? Activision hasn't said a damn thing. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They just want their money, and at the end of the day, they're gonna fucking get it. That's just a fact. They're going to get their fucking money. And, no matter what you say about the game, guys, it's coming out. Whether you like it or you hate it, it's coming out. And, that's pretty much really all I really wanted to say on this. Michael Condrey, man, listen. I understand that Activision made you do some shit that you probably didn't want to do in the first place. But that's no excuse after being fired, at least I think so, from Activision, to go and slander another creator's game simply because you want to be talked about, you want to be relevant again. You're not relevant anymore, man, and I'm sorry about that, but it's just the facts. You're not relevant. Infinity Ward is doing something good here, and a lot of people support it. And I don't think anybody wants you sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. You stick to your studio and create great games for us, and we will play it. This petty jealousy, this petty feeling of, oh, they're going to do better than me, so I have to slander them, is not okay. You're not going to accomplish anything here. So, this is just absolutely insane to me. And, I don't really know what else to say about it other than the fact that, the game looks amazing. Have you seen this shit? Have you seen the graphics for this shit? Anybody? Please comment down below and tell me you've seen this shit. If you've actually watched this video and listened to me rant about this, please leave a comment saying what you think about this whole Michael Condrey situation and all that shit before. This is very, very important to me. I want to hear your opinions on this, and the fact that it was the most pre-ordered game at E3, hats off to fucking Infinity Ward. You guys did amazing, and you deserve this shit. And most of the YouTubers that were not excited for Call of Duty before are making Call of Duty videos now simply because, well, either they want money or they want to actually play the game. That's just a fact. And when people like that are doing this, you need to shut your fucking mouth and just let the damn game come out. That's just the way that it is. Anyway, guys, this has been Hades Gaming. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and liking the videos and commenting. I really, really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. We are so close to 100 subscribers. I would greatly appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.